You know, we have a lot of information to absorb tonight in the world of politics, and thankfully we are joined by Minot State political science professor Jeanette Larshes to break this all down for us. Jeanette, first off, the events today surrounding those messages sent out in our U.S. House primary race.
Yes.
Your reaction to that, and what are some of the implications that could have for elections in North Dakota?
Well, I mean, my first initial reaction is adding to the list of the interesting things happening with that race. But more importantly, I think, is it's a reflection of the changing times of the election process. It's harder and harder to figure out if things are true, false, spliced, only part of it. And that's going to have impact on how people vote in the long run. So it's something that, as social scientists, we are taking a hard look at and trying to figure out how that's going to play out.
World's changed an awful lot in a short period of time, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Looking at some of the other statewide races, what's something you're keeping your eye on?
Obviously, I'm keeping an eye on that House race. It's very interesting to me to see how the different primary candidates are aligning themselves, either in the former President Trump's camp or distancing themselves from that, and to what degree that's going to impact the outcomes. Also, as a local Minot person, I'm really following the school board election and the city council election, obviously. And the fact that a lot of our statewide offices have traditionally run unopposed, and a lot of them are still.
And you know, going to those local races where we're seeing, you know, 7 candidates in both the city council and the school board for Minot, a lot of candidates to choose from. What are some of the key issues that you're hearing from candidates?
The big one on either, from either groups of candidates is budget. For city council, it's taxes, obviously, is another one. Specifically, property taxes is a issue that a lot of people are feeling. And so budgeting is a big one. With the school board, it's about how we transition to the larger community we are with the 2 high schools going forward, how that's going to shape out, getting our school infrastructure up to snuff, and with the city council, the same thing, infrastructure, and how we're using those tax money.
Any other key races that you're looking into that you're keeping a close eye on?
I am keeping a close eye on the primary for the governor position also. That one's very interesting just because normally when you have a lieutenant governor running, it's kind of, oh yeah, that's who's gonna get it. But we also have our former federal representative, congressman running, and the endorsements are split when it comes to those 2 candidates. So it'll be interesting to see how that shapes out.
Well, thank you so much for your feedback, Jeanette, and we'll see you tonight at 10.
All right, thank you.